Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and the time has finally come for us to finish the final main mission of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Today we find ourselves here in the stone portal with Dialga in order to take on the deity of time itself, Dialga, who awaits at the Temple of Sinnoh. But also for some reason we have this Creepazoid Volo waiting here for us, so if we approach any further, just the boy I've been waiting for in this pitch dark cave. Yeah, so he knows I can buy various sundries at the base camp, but he thought it might be helpful to set up closer to the temple because all he's gonna do is just sit back and enjoy the show. Yeah, there's not a lot of risk for him involved. But yeah, he's perfectly capable of taking care of himself, as we'll soon come to realize in full. But yeah, I've got no doubt he'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. Yeah, the second things go south and this guy's gonna hightail it out of here like no others. So yeah, not really all that great of wares there, sir, unfortunately. It's nice that we can buy them, but it would be cool if we could have them at a reduced price or something. Not that I'm worried about, I don't know, money or anything at this point in the game, but let's proceed forward because we are right there. We're gonna see the credits. I'm really excited that we're finally putting this chapter of the game to rest. And something you should keep in mind, you can actually sniff out an old verse up here, which is kind of funny. You couldn't do it before because there were so many people just kind of distracting you, but yeah, there it is. Very nice. Nice green dirt there. But yeah, we're gonna definitely need this if we want to 100% the game. So old verse 11, thank you. No, please, now is not the time, Mr. Cruz, to be reading and whatnot. But be prepared moving forward, and I only say this in the sense that we are going to have our final bomb encounter type situation. There will be no battling. I know, it's a little disappointing, but we get our fair share well into the post game, so don't even worry about it. For so long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife. Whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple, clearly I make some pretty poor decisions. Yeah, he was wrong. So am I ready? Absolutely. Let's do it. In all of vast space, your place has found you. What in the world does that mean? It's so vague that it just didn't even make any sense. Yeah, it reminds us that occasions we must rise to are also stages where we may prove ourselves and where we might shine our brightest. I'm sure Adaman probably says something to the same effect with the, you know, brilliant diamond. But yeah, don't feel nervous. All right, well, in some situations, I get it. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Probably will be more of a liability than anything. So protect this world, and if you fail, then it's your fault. Your fault. Here we go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, behold the magnificence of the temporal Pokemon itself, Dialga, and its bitchin' theme song. This legendary creature is an absolute sight to behold, and unlike some of the other confrontations we have, oh my god, I completely forgot about that teleport system. This encounter isn't nearly as bad as, oh my god, my right trigger's not working. Wait, why did it switch? Why? I didn't press X. That was so weird. Okay, it auto-switched me to my regular Pokemon. Okay. Well, I was gonna say, this fight isn't nearly as annoying as some of the other ones because they're so easy to telegraph, and you can kind of rapid fire your bombs, but you want to watch out for, yeah, some of that, and when it does this pulsating technique, you're going to want to watch out because it's going to start showing some more of its dirty tricks. So now, this one is actually a little bit easier too because now, oh, you're doing that again. Usually he sends off a bunch of comets that will kind of try to strike you in a single line, so maybe I just didn't do well enough in this phase, I don't know. But, come on, here we go. Me and you die. Yeah, so you have to watch out for the residual flames and also the pulsating rings again. There you go. There you go. Nice. And now are you gonna do the trick? No. So keep in mind, you actually can't even get into a Pokemon battle here. This is pure bomb energy going on, so just keep doing it, and eventually, before you know it, it'll be done. Although, what do you, excuse me? That was it? Oh no. That last hit. He got it. He really did it. Damn straight I did. Man, thanks for the vote of confidence, guys. Oh, good show. What a catch. I honestly did not think the Origin Ball would be able to contain this incredible creature. Absolutely astounding, but also pat on the back for myself. Finally. Yeah, you're telling me. And Akari, just get a nice little good job. Oh, and he's been brought to tears. The poor man. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Dude, just let him be vulnerable for a second. Everyone is safe and we did a great job and he was here to kind of help. Meanwhile, toxic masculinity ruins the day once again. Not sure I deserved a sumo throw. She's laughing even though he almost got thrown off the top of a mountain. Well, at least we're not dreaming. Listen up, all of you. Oh boy. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. Even though you were actively working against us basically every step of the way and impeding our progress, but you know what? That's fine. Let's have a celebration for all. Gather the clans because this will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Wait, what, the Diamond Clan? All those heretics? They're non-believers. No, but who knows? Since they were both following a true almighty Sinnoh of their own, maybe we can share shots together. Ancient history. Our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree. You know what? Screw your ancestors. They're the reason why you guys were fighting amongst each other. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region. You know what, Kamato? I'll drink to that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude our time here in Pokemon Legends Arceus, at least with what the main story has to offer, because there is still a villain in our midst we need to confront, as well as the titular Arceus itself to capture. Now, I'm not gonna lie, initially I had absolutely zero intention on recording this during my first playthrough, but as I progressed through the game in my own time, it kinda started to dawn on me how much fun I had going through it. You know, filling out the Pokédex, completing research tasks, and hunting shinies. There's just some weirdly addicting component mixed with the gameplay that made it extremely hard to put down, especially since it was just already so easy to pick up and continue what I was doing and to just, you know, quit when I was done. Now, as for my thoughts on the game itself, I've been trying really hard to articulate how I would explain my thought process here, but basically, there is so much potential for improvement across the board that it is almost disappointing to me. I'm not really one to nitpick too much, but small things like hearing the damn flute every time you summon a ride Pokemon, to getting caught on the sides of rocks as Sneasler while trying to pick up an item on the ground, or needing to go back to Jubilife every time I wanted to go somewhere else. It wears on you after a while, and that's not even including the mountains of text we need to endure to get through the story. Now, to my understanding, Diamond and Pearl weren't exactly the greatest in terms of the story they were trying to tell, and apparently this was fixed in Platinum version. And it seems Legends did take a few more liberties with the lore and story, which is interesting to see how fans of that generation took it as. I didn't really have a problem so much with the story as much as I did with the repetition of the quests and the dialogue being clunky and exposition heavy. I don't know, it just felt like the game was treating me like an 8-year-old who needed every plot point explained out to me multiple times while introducing a ton of new, unremarkable characters with no real personality. I mean, at the end of the day, what is there tangible to say about Adaman or Irida? What do we really know about Professor Laventon and Akari, other than the fact that, you know, they're married to their job and Potato Mochi? And worst of all, what about the protagonist? Somehow, they gave the main character less personality development than Mario, than Link, than the guy guarding the front gate at Jubilife. I don't know, man, it is messy to say the least. And it's a really good thing that the gameplay was entertaining, because otherwise I definitely would not have invested as much time into this as I have. Don't get me wrong, because even that was pretty clunky at times, I still had a good time with it. I don't know, now here I go again. It didn't help that the region of Hisui felt incredibly open and empty, and the draw distance was extremely questionable. It kind of just takes you out of it sometimes. But I also hate to be the 1 trillionth person to comment on the visuals, but man, I feel like they really dropped the ball there, because I feel like even PS2 games out there did better and with less, even if it was a stylistic choice. But that doesn't help that the animations themselves felt copy and pasted with each other. If I were to line up all of the noble fights, I'm almost 100% certain they would line up to be exactly the same. Now, I will say there is still a healthy chunk of game to be played, but I think I'll be fast tracking it and not spending too much time out in the world exploring, because despite this wonderful endgame screen, there is a lot to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed the project, and will continue to do so as we progress with the dawn of a new day. Well, that was a rude and creepy ass alarm to wake up to, although apparently the game doesn't quite know what we accomplished last night, so that's great. Gotta give it up for the old Nintendo quality assurance team of non-quality, because a round of applause, because outside waiting to join us for our morning yoga routine is our friend Akari, and she is clearly a lot less hungover than we are. How's it going? You mind giving me some water? But it appears as though the space-time rift has vanished, the sky's gone back to normal again, which means we need to set our sights on the original mission, completing the Pokédex. What's that you say about a small 15-year-old child who needs to get back to their own time and universe? Well, we'll put that on the back burner, because it is not important to these people at all. So we're all going to meet up in the security core office to discuss our next steps, and I will see her there shortly because there's a few things that I want to do now that the credits have rolled and the game has auto-saved, even if you have it turned off. Over here, we have the clothier, and as you know, she now has a bunch of new clothing available for us. So not a lot in the hat department, shirts, pants, but we now finally get some new full body attire, such as the ninja outfit, which is kind of interesting, a bit of a letdown unless you want to be the most fabulous, fashionable ninja of them all. But what is more important, in my opinion, is the fact that we can now start rocking the clans. Let's do it. I'm going to buy both of them just to commemorate the end of the game. But I am going to be repping the old Diamond clan because I think this one just suits my style a little bit more. So pretty neat, and I just recommend buying them just for fun. I do like having my slip slaps on. And then on top of that, yeah, up to this point, all you would have is the karate gi and the tailored suit. But yeah, they even have the bandit outfit here. This is interesting. You can't change the color of your, leg warmers or your pants, but you can go and wear a pink vest to go along with it. It's awful. This is such a lost cause here. Like, why would you buy this? It's so bad. And then as for like shoes, I guess there's probably not a lot here. You got snow boots. You also have the Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan boots. But I like my slippers, so I'm keeping them on. I will be, nope, not, okay, well, I guess we're wearing the boots then. I don't want to have to get into another dialogue with her to switch them back. But yeah, the ninja footwear, this is equally as awful as the green tea bandit outfit. You just have, I guess, socks with a lovely sandal over it. That's great. It actually looks like the split toe boots mixed with one of the sandals. I'm not even joking. Look at the split toe. Like, look at, it's the exact same thing. It just, that's awful. That is really bad. And then probably nothing else here, I would assume. I should probably change into something different since we've been wearing these for a long ass time. Maybe I can go with the old amethyst version of that. Let's do it. Get some different colors. Lord knows I have the money. And yeah, I think you do get a ninja headgear or something. Or you know what? No, you actually, aside from the mask, which is kind of cool, even though it looks like it's suffocating you, you have the brimmed hat. And unfortunately, it gets rid of my top knot, but that's okay, because I could be as fabulous as ever. So you know what? Let's try it. Although, maybe I shouldn't start with amethyst. Let's maybe go dark slate. There we go. That works out a little bit more. I wish it was just regular slate, you know? Or, yeah, indigo is a little too blue compared to what I normally have. But yeah, kind of an interesting choice. You can end up being pretty fabulous in this outfit. And then I'm pretty sure you don't get any new Pokemon shirts or pants. Just keep in mind you can't mix and match between, you know, your full body outfits with all of this. Yeah, they didn't give us anything new. That's really disappointing. All right, well, I think we are more than ready to face the world and see what it has to offer for us. Although the back of this, oh wow, that looks cool. I didn't realize that it had like daggers on it. I'm gonna murder someone with that. Ginter, how's it going? Something tells me you do not have anything new, and you don't. Cool, thanks for being a waste of my time. Meanwhile, Benny, on the other hand, what are you doing over here still? I did what I came to do here in Hisui, and I suppose it's time for me to head someplace with a more agreeable climate. Okay. Oh, what's this? I see what you have there. Oh, seriously? Again with the sootfoot roots? No, dude, screw off. Not after that crap you tried to pull with me before. No, get your hands out of my pockets, sir. All right, well, I'm curious. What exactly do we have here? Captain Zissou has a new mission for us. Is this what I think it is? Ah, hello there, young 15-year-old Mr. Cruz. We have an interesting member in the security corps, a secret weapon. They're a bit of a Pokemon battle master. Oh, well, you want us to go against this secret weapon, right now? There it is, the secret weapon of the security corps. Let's do it. Oh, you're gonna take me straight there. Ah, so I heard the news. Yeah, you're over listening to people's conversation. So, face off between two masters. I've heard our core secret weapon can even defeat alpha Pokemon. Oh boy. I have Lucario in front, right? Everything is set. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? This is gonna be awful. Wait a minute. No, could it be? The almighty secret weapon of the security corps is the Gatesman Ress himself. Please, I'm just a common guardsman. That's right, the man, the myth, the legend. So long as I stand in defense of this gate, I have no intention of letting anyone defeat me. By the way, I'm hearing news of a mass outbreak out there, so be careful. The Security Corps Ress challenges us to a battle because we need to get at least one in there in this episode, and he sends out a Bidoof. Lovely. And Lucario, I don't know, maybe I should probably swap you out, but 62 is absolutely obscene, so I'm gonna go ahead and bulk up because I don't know if I can take this. I don't think it's possible. There very well may be a chance that I will get felled, and there's actually a Pokemon that will be able to hurt me, so thank you for that. Good show, Bidoof, but I'm gonna Aura Sphere ya. Oof, gotta love non-physical fighting moves. But I am a little bit nervous about the potential for Shinx to wreck our business. Fire Fang. Okay, that was not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. So I'm thinking, let's go with, yeah, I think Aura Sphere could probably still do it. Oh, these poor sons of bitches. No! Are you joking? Okay, well, that's fine. That's amazing. That Shinx held on by the Shinx of its teeth. Very nice. Thank you, camera. Okay, offensive stats return to normal, but that's fine because his last Pokemon is Starly, which is actually his second one, and you have Air Slash. That's not fun. Yeah, the 3 Pokemon we were first tasked with catching are the ones we fight here, and let's not screw this up. There you go. Get him. Lucario, you cannot fall to these weak-ass Pokemon. Thank you. Oof. That could have been real embarrassing. Oh, poor Ress. If the people of Jubilife knew what you were working with. But yeah, not bad in ways of, I guess, experience, but thank you. Appreciate it. Should have sent out Palkia. Well, that was to be expected. Setting out beyond the village and battling so many different Pokemon in the course of your Survey Corps work has made you very strong. Well, his first job as a guardsman was catching some Bidoof that seemed intent on infiltrating the village. But since then, he's kept many Pokemon from passing through the gates. Sometimes he'd slip up and let some in. Oof, that would have been bad. But he befriended some of them, and before he knew it, they'd grown strong together. So, it all happened because he was trying to make sure everyone living here was safe. And just keep everybody safe and happy. Now, if you're heading outside the village again, stay safe out there, kid. And now I think I'd better get back to work. I don't know, I thought it was cute. I think based off of what I read, people's reactions to this being, like, really disappointed. I don't know what people were expecting. I just think it's hilarious and it's cute, so that's fun. Also, why is Lucario's health yellow, but full? That was weird. This game is just still filled with bugs, isn't it? All right, let's step inside because we should have a round of applause awaiting us stepping in here to Galaxy Hall once again. How's it going, Zeke? We'll deal with you a little bit later. Although, excuse me, Kochika. Interesting. Why are you here? Anyways, I am an extremely talented Survey Corps member, and he has a favor. So, Ouroboros Tunnel, near Obsidian Falls, there is a Pokemon that is rampaging around, and I guess Kochika is a bit of a miner of some type. But anyways, it's more than he can handle, and we're gonna need to take care of it. So I'll do it. Also, question, why don't you just leave this request over at the blackboard like everyone else? So, heading off to the Obsidian Fieldlands for something pretty important. That's fun and all. But let's go speak to Captain Silene. So, I trust you enjoyed yourself at the festival. I have a bleeding headache, but I will not let anyone ever see it. Yeah, I'm exhausted. The kumbaya and the almighty Sinnohs that we're saying is a little too much for my 15-year-old stomach to handle. Anyways, I believe last night was the first time I've caught you making merry. Okay, that's weird. You must be imagining things. Now please, can you grab me another pot of hot coffee? Fresh pots. Well, as far as the Pokedex is concerned, we have been keeping up with it remarkably well, and with just a few more research tasks, we'll be able to finish it off. So, certain Pokemon have only been mentioned in Hisui's legends, and we're going to need to seek those out and complete their Pokedex entries as well. But considering how little we actually know about Hisui's history and legends, it might be hard for us unless we had the addition of a fantastic member of the Ginkgo Guide, the self-made man himself, Volo. How is it going, my friend? You seem to just be everywhere these days, don't you? Yeah. I've already visited many of the ruins and whatnot in the Hisui region. I imagine I could teach you a thing or two about any Pokemon of legend in these parts. Suspicious, a little shady, but sure, why not? Well, it's time to listen well. We are to learn all we can from Volo and work together as needed. Indeed, we're going to be seeing almost too much of Volo from here on out, so be ready for that. Plus, we will also continue to gather intelligence on Pokemon by other, more nefarious means. Don't ask any questions you don't want the answers to, bud. Alright, well, I will meet you at the Heights camp. Certainly. Sounds good. The Researcher of Myths, which is our next main mission. So, that'll be fun. Besides, I have something I'd like to discuss with you too, so I hope you won't keep me waiting. No, I definitely won't. Although I'm not entirely sure how much longer I want this episode to be. Because once we head to the Obsidian Fieldlands, there's going to be a lot for us to do. But once the credits have rolled, do not forget to do this, because you can do it directly after that credits. Speak to Professor Levinton here, because he actually has a gift for us. My boy, what say you take the Pokemon here in the lab with you on your excursions? That's right, he is going to give us the other two starters that we did not pick, and they are going to help us with our survey work, especially for the one stuck inside. That's right. I am so excited that we finally get our hands on a Cyndaquil. Rowlet, not so much. I mean, Hisui and Decidueye is pretty cool in the sense that it's also grass fighting like Lilligant, but I don't know, Ghost Fire type Hisui and Typhlosion is fantastic, and I think well worth the time and effort. So with that having been said and done, I don't think there was anything else left out there on the chalkboard, otherwise it would have been lit up. But I think once we get these next missions sort of started, we'll be good. Are there still these crops? These have been here forever, man. Are you okay? Crops still need some time to grow. Keep it that survey work of yours in the meantime. Will do. All right. Well, we are going to have another rendezvous with Mistress Kogita at some point soon. But I think even if this video might be a little shorter compared to the others, thank you all so much for watching. Next time on the game, we are going to be doing a lot of business in the Obsidian Fieldlands, and it is going to be a great time because we will finally be introduced to the novel concept of massive mass outbreaks, which certainly makes shiny hunting that much more enjoyable to do. So with this, I take my leave. This is gonna be a hellscape of a video to edit, but take care everybody, and I will see you here next time for the official post-game of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Thank you all so much for watching.